Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvaney. I'm here with Dan Schultz to my left, Mike Godwin to my right. We're going to be giving our predictions on this week's action coming up in the B Division, which March 9th, we have 2 games left in the season plus the makeup, so we have 3 games left before playoffs will start. As far as the makeup goes, I'll get information out on that soon. Just have to confirm a few things for when and where, and then we'll get that taken care of. But as long as we don't get any more snow days, we will be making up those games. All right. First up, Hot Shots B versus Wild Style.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, that's the way you want to play
It's
it.
got to be the game of the week.
You know what?
Or with J Squad Elite.
You know what?
A lot of gaming weeks.
Hot Shots B is going to win by 5. How's that? How's that to start off the video?
That's not a bad pick. I mean, after seeing Torian Temple play 2 weeks in a row.
Now, that all depends if he shows up on time. But if he does,
That's not a bad pick, Dan. But you're wrong.
Speaking of him showing up on time, Damian Ware not even showing up for the All-Star game.
that may or may not influence why I'm picking Hot Shots B.
You're mad at it? It's alright, I'm still mad at Elite.
Yeah. So they represent us. They need to get that through their heads. They don't. They're
You're
not
still
playing
mad
for-
at Bert. We all have our team.
Yeah, we hold grudges, that's for sure. Mike, who you going with?
I'm going with Wild Style. They just prove every week that they can't lose. Except if they're playing Fireballers.
Every week, almost every week, Dan gets on here and disrespects Wild Style.
It's not true. That's why I have them number 1 in my power rankings.
Because you have
It
to.
took That's
How
not
long to
true.
put them there?
They made you put them number 1 because of their
How long
play.
did it take you to put them there?
I've been telling you all season long they are the number 1 team. They will win this game. We don't know how. It might not be pretty, but they're one of the best defensive teams in this league, if not the best. They will win. They will.
Okay, fine. You made your prediction. Okay, it's a good prediction. I can't get upset about it. I'm just gonna say Hot Shots. I'm gonna take a different route, wherever you
It's
say.
the wrong one. Wild Style never loses. 2 games, ever, in the Hack League. Both at the hands of the next team we're going to be talking about, Fireballers versus Doc's Old Guy All-Stars.
Battle of the Basement.
Well, there's a couple other teams that are in the basement. But yes, these are definitely 2 teams that could really use a win.
So this could be a game of the week too.
In a different way.
In a different way.
Like the toilet bowl game.
I think the way Doc's Old Guy All-Star, how they shot in a couple weeks ago against Prestige Worldwide, I would put, and they're playing, let me see, they're playing at the Hack. Oh, okay, so that's good. Because if they were playing at Tadno, I would say you would have to put a security camera and make sure that Alan isn't going to take my tool belt and go adjust the rims for his team. But if they're going to play at the Hack, that's okay. I think that'll serve them better. It's right down the road from the nursing home, so it'll be a short drive. They won't be too tired from the drive over. I'm going to say Doc's Old Guy All-Stars win by 5 points. And I called them Doc's Old Guy, not Dogs. Although, that's a pretty funny pun on my part. Anyways.
I like that pick. Doc's coming off, he's mad, coming off a 2nd place finish, 3-point contest. He's not happy about the season.
You never want an angry doctor, ever.
Right.
For
Never.
anything. For
Things
anything
could definitely go
happening.
wrong.
Gavin's coming off a good All-Star game.
Mhm. Coming off
He played his heart off. He played his heart off for Dan.
Yes, he did a great job. He was awesome.
But can he play like that when you're not coaching?
That's a good question.
I think he can.
Maybe they should hire me to be coach for their team.
10-year 0-1 lifetime.
Maybe they
That
should
is
hire
true.
me to
That's
be
not a
coach
very
for
good
their
winning
team.
percentage.
You've never won a game coaching.
I'm
It's not
going
true.
with
It's not true. I coach a flag football team with PAL, and we're pretty good.
This is basketball.
Doesn't matter, it's irrelevant.
Is that where you drawing flag football plays up for the All-Star game?
no wonder
No.
that played in work.
Oh, no.
Listen, Just because I
Throw
drove,
the Hail Mary?
just because I told one of my guys to run a button hook doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about, okay?
I'm going Doc's Old Guy All-Stars by 5.
Great minds think alike. Great minds.
Did you say 5?
I said 5.
Wow.
I applaud you for not listening to anything you've been saying. Now, more importantly than who's going to win this game is, can Allen use his contacts with ESPN to get us on the ESPN website again? Do you think he can do it?
I think so.
So I'll be looking forward to that, just so we can see what the big headlines are going around the league, see what Dan's been up to lately. There's these rims.
No shady business. I've stayed away. I'm living a clean life now.
Dan should be happy this week. He's got a game in the hack.
We'll get into that. Let's hold off on that. We'll get into that.
All those performance lists.
I have lost all faith in Doc's Old Guy All-Stars.
How dare you.
And I believe the Fireballers are going to beat them this week.
Oh, that is just clear bias on your part. Just because you played for the Fireballers, they're like your little brother. You want to see your little brother do well.
His future brother-in-law.
J.B. Hurley could drop 40 against the defense of Doc's Old Guys All-Stars. And they will this week.
It's disrespectful.
J.P. Hurley goes off for 40. I called it.
It's just the stupidest prediction.
On a positive note, I think Doc is back on track after the three-point shootout. He
just-
got to shoot. How many three-pointers did he have to shoot?
Just pick him to
25
tie.
in the
Just
one
pick him to
round
tie.
and then 15 in the other. So he got up. Just
I don't
during
know
the
if he's gonna.
competition.
I don't know if he's gonna be recovered by that time though.
Pick him to
It's a
tie.
lot of shots for an old guy all-star. So he might need another. I'm not sure I'm ready to say he's back yet, but we'll see.
Doc's
But still, I think Doc's Old Guy All-Stars will win by 5.
Fireballers by 7.
It's a bad pick.
Next up, Delaware versus Team Battlefield. Does Delaware have what it takes to stop Tyler Hudson?
I don't know. Does Bill Raybould have what it takes to show up?
He showed up this past Sunday.
It doesn't matter. Even if he does show up, Team Battlefield will win this game by about 7 points. Tyre Hudson, obviously a juggernaut of a player. Then you have Tevin Wilson, 3-point shooting champion.
Now that he's a champ, I expect him to be putting
Confidence.
up
Yes.
18 points all on
Yes.
threes every single week.
I would expect nothing less. That's a very realistic prediction. To get 18 points consistently from here on out, nothing different.
What are you going with?
I'm going to go with Team Battlefield.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
I'm not just questioning if Bill's going to show up or not. Last game Delaware played,
Oh, they had no one.
I don't think
No offense.
anyone from their, I don't think anyone, like, they were missing 3 or 4 of their starters just didn't show up. So I'm questioning.
The motivation of Delaware.
Maybe they're all on the bill schedule.
For a team that
They got them.
for a team that represents Delaware.
Every other week.
Are we going to have to change their name to, like, New Jersey or something?
No, I think that's a little unfair. But hey, we all have our weeks where guys don't show up every once in a while. Let's give them a break.
Only one.
But to represent the state of Delaware as they are doing, they need to perform better and have guys show up. Honest opinion.
If they show up, and that's a big if, I'm going Delaware.
Okay.
I'm going Delaware.
See, but now you just created an escape route. See, because if
Yeah.
they don't show up, then you're just like, oh, well, they don't show
Well,
up,
that's
so
what I
I'm
told
okay.
you so.
Yeah.
So if they all show up and then they still lose, then I have nothing, right? But I mean, I can't make a prediction if they only have, if they're missing half their starting lineup,
True.
right? I mean,
Sure.
don't we make every pick based on them having everybody unless we know someone's not going to be there?
Mhm.
So I'm saying if they're missing those 3 guys again, they have 0 shot, and they will probably only put up 25 points again. 22, it was even worse than 25, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Next up, old school versus in the mix.
Poor old school. In the mix, Mercy.
Yeah, I don't see this one being close.
Sorry, old school. I really like their team. Good group of guys, but in the mix, if you thought playing with the lead a couple weeks ago was like the top of the athletic line, wait till you play Moses Denby and Daquan Peterson. I mean, good luck, guys. Good luck.
guessing you're going
Yeah, I don't even. have
in
to
the
say
mix
anything
across the
about this
board.
game.
But since there's no intrigue in our picks with that, let's go Jimmy Van Sant under or over 2 3-pointers made.
Over.
Going over?
He's gonna make 3.
Right on.
Right on.
Going with the 2.
I'm not saying under or over. I don't believe in that.
You believe with the right. You believe in right on.
That was a great line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Great line that I said.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go over 2. I think he drops 3 this week. I think 3. Next up, we have, wait for it, versus Hog Mob. Hog Mob coming off of 2 straight victories.
I said 2 weeks ago I'll never pick against him again.
Hog Mob by
The
7.
rest of this season.
Hog Mob by 7. You heard it here.
You said it as I was talking. You knew I was gonna pick Hog Mob.
So he stole your pick.
I actually wasn't
Yeah.
listening to a word you were saying. I was just
You
thinking.
listen to every single word I say, and you stole my pick. And, like I said, I'm 2 for my last 2 picking for Hog Mob. So, I'm going with Hog Mob by 10.
What did he say?
Now, John Rodowski, there's something a little off about his play this season. I don't feel like he's taking enough 3-pointers.
I'm not going to sit here and have you tell me that John Rodowski's not playing all-star quality basketball. He made the all-star team. He was your 2nd overall pick
On
in
a
the All-Star
winning
game.
team.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't want to hear you badmouthing him.
John Rodowski can have an all season and still make the All-Stars. And he's having an off season. The numbers prove it. The numbers prove it.
Which is why he finished in the top 22 for efficiency.
That's what I mean. He usually finishes top 3 in efficiency.
I'm not sure that's.
Go back to last season and look at it.
I might. I very well might. Hog Mob by 7. That's 7.
So what's your pick?
I'm gonna go Hog Mob. I
Well,
was
let's
just
talk
telling
about
you.
John.
Yeah, having an off season.
So you wasted our time.
I'm telling you why I'm picking Hog Mob.
No.
I don't just. I think you just close your eyes and like
If you're
pull a name
picking
out
Hog
of the hat
Mob, I
over
want to
there.
hear about Hog Mob. I don't want to hear about.
I'm telling you why.
The losing team.
I'm telling you why.
Next.
Cut you off.
Next up, in what could be, well, it's definitely up to one of the games of the week.
It's one of the games.
J Squad versus Elite. Elite is coming off a horrific loss.
Horrific.
Horrific. In the mix. They got destroyed by In the Mix. J Squad is coming off team shootout champions.
I like where you're going with this.
Is this going to be another 18-point game for Ted?
Now Ted might drop 19 this game.
So we go over under 2 half-court shots?
Let's just say I don't want to see. You know how the NBA there's been talk about a 4-point line.
Yeah.
I want to create one just for Ted. Only he's allowed to shoot behind there. Maybe.
Ted line.
we might name it that. So we'll do it before the NBA even does. I'm probably going to go down right after I'm on this video. I'm going to grab a marker and I'm going to create a new line down there.
The Ted line.
Ted
I
line.
like it.
Ted line. I like that.
It's worth 4 if you make it behind.
Mhm.
Or what if it automatically just won you the game? That's it.
And
First
J
shot.
Squad-
Whatever team makes it
J
behind the
Squad
line
would
first
never-
wins.
First shot of the game. All right, let's go home. That was a good game.
Think about it. These games would be so quick. We could have like 80 games in a night. No one would have to complain
Yeah,
about the
everyone-
Rams
no.
at Tatnall ever again because we could do them all.
Everyone would be happy. Everyone would show up for a minute.
They'd show up. They would still give them 5 minutes to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Layup lines, all that good stuff.
That's a good, efficient league. I don't care what you say. That's just good
All right,
business.
so here's your pick.
J Squad by 5.
J Squad by 12.
J Squad by 8.
Wow, across the board.
I told Elite knows I'm mad at him. They know.
Now the final game that we still need to talk about.
Oh,
The
yeah.
faculty
Oh, no.
versus Prestige
Uh-oh.
Worldwide.
Let's hear
TJ, could you come sit over just for moral support for Dan?
I can't.
We have
Two
have.
Prestige Worldwide players and 2 faculty players. In
Alright,
your
you know what, I will.
Just gonna get some cool chair. Oh, the one you had your feet on the whole time. That was pretty nice of you.
There he is.
Is he in the shot?
You're not in the
Is it
shot.
smooth?
Dan, why don't you go
Now I'm
first?
in the shot,
Yeah.
I'm in the
Okay.
shot.
You're coming off a loss coaching. Spirits are low. I mean, you guys finally got a victory, which
Spirits are low.
no one saw that coming.
Spirits
are
are
high as the sky
low.
right now.
Spirits are high.
The team's been partying for 2 weeks
We have.
now.
It's been great. And it's just gonna carry over into this game. And Prestige Worldwide, I gotta tell you, this guy can drop 10 points again, or however many he has.
Dan, I
Big
gotta ask
if,
you.
big if, Dan.
Don't you dare insult him like that. Okay?
Dan, I gotta ask you.
I'm Bill.
I mean, I know you just got back from the dentist and you had some Novocaine put in.
Can you tell? Sorry if I'm talking a little weird. Just 'cause it's like,
I think it's making you say stupid. That Novocaine.
I didn't even predict the game yet.
You just said Prestige Worldwide was gonna win.
I did not say. I said we're riding high right now. I said it's going to carry over
It's
into
on
this
video.
week.
And Prestige Worldwide is gonna win. That's what you said.
Can I finish?
Well, I know what you're gonna say.
Prestige Worldwide is going to win
There
by
it is.
7 points.
There it is. 'Cause of the movies.
7-point victory.
We have a secret weapon that we're bringing out this
Yeah.
week. Do you remember
I
it,
do.
Dan?
I do.
It has a lot to do with Dan.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, it's gotta be something with him shooting it back.
Dan.
Listen,
I have
we'll see. We're
already
just-
called Tatton on there switching the rims this week for our game. The Tatton rims are coming with you. Dan.
Listen, we're
You're
honored.
gonna play on Hack's court, but the Tatton rims are coming with you.
We're honored just to play at the Hack. We're actually, you guys don't even have to do this. We're gonna bring a red carpet and we're gonna put it out right before we walk in. So we walk in, we're like, wow, this is great, this is awesome. And we're gonna put on the game of our lives this week. It's gonna
Dan,
be great.
what happened last time you played the hack?
That doesn't matter. I'm not, to quote Mark McGuire, I'm not here to talk about the past. Okay? I'm here to talk about now. I'm here to talk about this game. I'm here to talk about the future. I'm looking forward to the future where I see a world where Prestige Worldwide beats the faculty on their home court and the Prestige Worldwide fan base storms the court. And we have many fans that show up to our games.
I think your dentist gave you too much Novocaine. Definitely did. You're a little woozy.
All right, I've talked enough.
Did you want to go?
Gee,
to
I
the
wonder
game
what they're
plan?
gonna say. I wonder what they're gonna say, but go ahead.
You know I picked Prestige Worldwide and they're in the win.
That's true.
Up
But you
to
did that as a motivating to try to get Doc's old guy All-Stars to win. You didn't truly believe in us.
Yes, I did. I stand by all of my picks. Mike, I'll let you start off.
I mean, to me, this is easy pick. Easy game.
I mean, we're 1-5, you're 2-4, so we're both very respectable teams.
Okay, let's go over like points for 39 for Prestige Worldwide.
I think don't we give up the most?
58.
We give up 62.8.
That's all right.
What do you think?
We're talking about fire next week. I guess, this week. I think it's-
There's no excuses next game for Dan. None. You're at Hack. I see you make all kinds of shot and pick up.
Over under 3 3-pointers made for Dan this week.
Oh, way over. He's gonna hit 17 3-pointers.
I'm gonna go
17.
old school Jeff Watson, huh?
He's gonna hit 17 3-pointers.
It's realistic.
And he's only gonna take 18.
That's a pretty good percentage
That is a
there.
really good percentage.
I know you love high
I can
percentages.
pull my efficiency up to a solid 3% or something.
Well, he had the pressure of making the All-Star game after being an All-Star last season, hanging over his head the whole season. Now that that's out of the way, we're gonna find out it had nothing to do with rims.
Let me ask you guys this real fast. Who's your biggest guy?
Shane's out.
The mystery man who doesn't show up.
6'8" or 9", 9 with shoes on.
Great player. Really good
Will
player.
he show up?
1,000-point scorer in college.
Shane, do you hear all this trash talk?
I'm sure he's
He's
watching.
he's saying you're not
I'm sure
even a real
he's watching.
person. Oh, I'm gonna tag him in this video. He's getting out. Shane, we need you this weekend, 4:30 at the Hack. Need you this weekend.
He's a detective, right?
Don't you do anything crazy?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, he has to be on call. He's a true detective. He's got to be on call 24/7. So, if it means missing a game that he's probably going to lose, that's okay. That's fine. That's a necessary sacrifice.
Dan, the faculty will win this game with or without Shane, with or without Don, with or without JD, which JD, I think you're supposed to be here this week. Good.
I think we have Don too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll get hurt in warm-ups.
That's all right.
No, probably before he can get some warm-ups. Probably in the drive-in on his Lego grandpa or something. That's turn around.
Dan, if we had to pick an MVP of this game, who would it be?
Ah, man.
Well, it's going to be Dan in a losing effort. It's rare that you give the MVP out
He is the
to
master.
somebody.
I guess-
backhanded compliment.
I guess you have to, if you make 17 3-pointers, you deserve the MVP.
17 of 18.
It's a solid 51-point game. I would beat Jake Royal's point total for this weekend.
Mhm.
And you'll do it.
I will.
I'm going with the faculty by 13.
Okay.
DJ, you
Am
going?
I up? Yeah, I guess I gotta make a prediction, right? Oh man, this is such a tough. I gotta think that, like I said, we're gonna end the season strong. I
Go
think
with
we're
the safe
we're
pick.
I
gonna
think
win.
you guys already overachieved.
No, not a chance. We're gonna win 3 in a row to end the year.
Go with the
This
safe
is gonna be
pick.
win number 2 in a row.
Exactly.
Win number 2. I'm gonna pick Prestige by 2. Prestige by 2. It's gonna be a close one.
There was
It's
no
gonna be-
confidence in that pick at all.
it's gonna be a good one.
Zero confidence in that pick at all.
Tons of confidence. Tons.
I mean, Dan has been
This is-
BSing his way through his picks
If we were
this whole
betting in
show,
Vegas,
so
this
he's
is
got
the
real
pick.
good at.
See what I gotta put up with every
I
week?
see this. I see this.
Every single week.
He hasn't thrown his papers yet.
I'm about to.
I'm sure he will by the
I'm
end of the
doing
video.
it.
The faculty will win this game by 10 points.
This is out of control.
By 10.
Out of control.
You see that? We're trying to give them more respect, saying it's gonna be a close game, and then they do this. They say 10 and 13 points.
I think you did.
Well, you go. No, I was giving you respect. Your point differential is minus 11.8, so I said it's going to be inside of that at 10 points. That is respect right there.
Man,
Hey, let's remember this. Okay?
39 points a
Take
game.
notes. That said, we're just
You guys will definitely get 40 points because faculty we don't play a whole lot of defense.
Yeah, we don't, but
We're just honored to be at the hack. I said we're gonna show for the red carpet. We're gonna treat this like our Oscars. We're so happy to be even nominated for a game at the hack, to be here.
Nominated.
And if we get the trophy, if we get the win at the end of the night, that's icing on the cake. So
well, you're gonna have a cake without icing.
that's okay.
So-
I like cake without icing, but I like icing on my cake better. So I'm gonna say Prestige Worldwide is gonna win this game. I already said it, and
How many?
I think I said seven.
Said 7.
7. Yeah.
But I guarantee everyone that watches this is just gonna turn it off after you made your first pick. Because
Oh,
they're
no.
gonna be so disgusted.
I'm a man of the people.
So disgusted
I'm a
with
realist,
the
I'm a man of the people. They like what I have to say. You know, they never complain about me ranting on the show ever. So I'm satisfied with everything I said, and I think everyone's gonna pay attention to this. This is the game of the week in my book, and I have a book,
that no one's read.
except for me.
A lot of people read my book.
Okay, let's not.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up this week. You're probably not listening now. I would have turned it off myself about 5 minutes ago. But if you are still listening, wow! Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. That's what I said, yeah.
We'll see everyone on Sunday. I'm not even gonna ask anything for you guys. Both have said enough. Thanks a lot.